It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati.
Okay. See some guy just playing.
It stops the clock.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would run the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Henry out of the pistol, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson. This one into the hands of Aguilar. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Burrow looking to pass. This will be caught by Brown. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and broad. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. A gain of 22.
Well, that's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and you're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah, it's a time waster. Bro, I like to waste of time every now and then. It's fine. You guys should get more W's. I make some mistakes.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Come on.
And it's take it on for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third downs. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And incomplete on the deep ball. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nabi Matabike in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, look, fortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Burrow on play action. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown.
laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. The second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Jackson now. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Inside handoff, Henry. Oh, he pulls over it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down up near the 40-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 1st and goal. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and goal coming up here. Brown. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. York able to send this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal positions. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st down. Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Jackson. Flush to his right.
Go, baby.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime. And
for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. Jackson will keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Jackson to throw. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's got another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Second and 7. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4. So a big move here, planned to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And it's totally complete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for two here. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival. So this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's a couple of emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way.
They're going to try and run.
You want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Not audience build up. I would have won it. But I did pick it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one picked off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. From the 6, here comes the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll try to get this one started. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on down. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. Still going inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Nope.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts will try it again. He'll be close to a first down. A little short. That tackle made at the 42. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now he'll run it.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This is Henry. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Jackson. He runs with it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for six.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson now. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now the Ravens use their first time out. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson up top again. Trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit, and he threw with the pass. We'll try again here. Second and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Somebody boots that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you could attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
He's got it straight in. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At this point, he's just walking out.
First and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Try again. It's second and 10. Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. Now it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Preston Simpson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The throw is Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Yeah, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He's trying to power forward, but no dice. They go with the big man, and he may have lost yardage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jackson now on 2nd down.
Come on, nigga.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short. They've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. On throw here, right side. Ball's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Down inside the 10.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing Jackson.
Come on, baby.
And that is incomplete. A hazard chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. To wind up a turnover on down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Agape away. Bursting in and recording the sack. From his end zone, it's Hurts. This is caught down that right sideline. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. So it's a win here for
Shitty.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
A lot of fake bullshit, man.
Justin Tucker
Some
set to
bullshit
boom
shit.
this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Again, dude. They keep going that way. I don't know if it's Marty's milk or what. Maybe has 7. Anybody else have that shit happening to them?
A terrific play call.
I'm a one guy. Listen.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 54 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They don't respond to another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Now it's Jackson.
You did not mean to block lines.
And this will be incomplete.
It's not your fault.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I'll check that shit.
Jackson. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They go play action with Jackson.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Yeah.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And the call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try to get back into it?
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to the receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Jackson.
You gonna hit the
Flushed
move?
out right.
You gonna hit the move or not? Damn. I waited way too long for flowers, dude.
Smith brings him down on the pass
And
rush.
way too long ago when
You're
they
down a
hit the
couple of
move.
scores like this, CD. You can't afford too
Hit the
many
move.
plays to go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception.
But I don't think that was the problem they do.
They've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to
This
have
is
a
super good.
chance.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social
Yeah,
media.
I don't think that way anymore. I wonder if I changed it.
On his own sideline and in his locker
Yeah,
room.
I'm sure I'm working.
I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I do like the passes.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
I haven't figured out what
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in
Yeah, I
a
can
big
see that.
way. I think doubling him
These
has to be a
people out
priority
there.
because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
But it was a long JJ the first
A
half.
3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3
Nice too.
touchdowns. Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay,
You're down to the first quarter. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
There we go. Let me go. Before that, I hate when they're not by the receiver. You can't throw it over.
So the ball down
It's
to the
that
16 here for 1st and 10.
I do it under it, so.
Up the middle with Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. tackle there by Michael Pierce.
Supposed to be able to control how high he's going.
We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big
That's why
body
I went
guys in the
to
middle
the
of this
one
team,
going high.
has got to be priority one.
Obviously, it's not.
This is 2nd and 8.
And then you tap it. So I have tapped it.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete here.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Got all two
So
in
the
this guy.
interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Yeah, I'm playing guard this one, so.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Go back, Jackson.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes the playmakers, these playmakers don't move.
And playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure
and
and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Bill got one.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game started the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope
I got the block this in.
If you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
On the throw, let him too much.
Still does back up.
It's incomplete.
This
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson.
That's just good defense.
Jackson going to be intercepted.
That's good defense.
He
came back and got it. That was wild. Until you did. Sometimes linemen do test.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to
well
move the ball
catch.
and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jackson now. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
And got his man complete. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 32 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's complete, and he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That is caught. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the...
I do like to be on line. Either you get the sack or hit him as fast, they get the pass.
Don't touch that! Don't touch it!
A first down carry for Barkley. Down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
He's scoring. Ooh, shit, I like that.
Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To throw is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. Being chased. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Get off him. Come on,
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Come on, Jackson. Come on, Jackson.
Just a 4-point swing. The
Come on.
interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math, but don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their goal, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
I put my heart in, but the old lady's picking up.
Dallas Goddard, 41 yards. As his guys
That
have
bitch
opened
still
up
at the
a
fucking
very
park.
comfortable lead.
Yeah,
Eagles
fuck up,
offense
bitch.
staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run.
You
They'll
know,
go for two.
At least I ain't even getting it, baby.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shutting him off there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now Lamar changing the play. Now it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson.
Oh, I throw that so bad. He was so good. I'm sorry. Too good.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be dropped.
I was just giving you praise, my guy. I was just giving you praise, and you dropped it on me like that.
The decision
You
made for
didn't drop it.
It's 4th down.
Damn.
He's
Come on,
going to
baby.
let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they can coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
Partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage.
I didn't learn that.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Eagles offense staying out
there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I take it, so I don't do that here. But not way. I have to get some more. Hurry up, though. I'm getting to it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete.